icon, ratings, stats. Here we go. This is probably my favorite pre-FIFA hype. This is the perfect thing to get me right in the mood. It means we are almost here. FIFA 20. God, and look who we're looking at straight away. You look at this Zidane, guys, and straight away, right? The pace is. I thought they were going to do him dirty here. This was my biggest worry with Zidane. I thought they were going to give him like 70 something pace. They've respected his pace. Obviously, fantastic dribbling, passing, shooting. That was guaranteed. His defending. This was another thing that, like, I don't know what they were going to do. That's very good. That's as good as it could have got. And his physical as well. The question mark I had with Zidane was, which was going to be the prime? 2006 or 98? Because it's kind of weird, right? How Zidane still kept playing so ridiculously well in his last tournament and stuff. I think they done well giving him 96 on the 98. However, one thing I'm looking at straight away, right? These two, there's not a crazy difference between them. There's not, like, not much. I mean, this card's going to be good as well. Obviously, 5-star week for 5-star skills. If they don't give him that, there's going to be riots. In terms of position, I think his best position on FIFA is going to be in a 3 centre mid. I think one of the centre mids, I think he'll boss it like that. He can obviously play cam as well. I personally prefer my cam to be like quicker, kind of more nimble kind of player. Obviously down to personal preference. And with these defending stats, he can play in a 2-man CDM as well. I could see him, you could pair him up with like Vieira, or pair him up with like a Kante easy. I think he can play that role as well. But I know people will be like, oh, it's kind of a waste. But yeah, I think in a 3 centre mids, and he's going to boss it. With the tempo of how FIFA 20 is, I think it's going to suit him down to 80 this FIFA. I really think. Like, if he came in 19, I would have been a bit... But this is going to be perfect for him, I think. Obviously, he's going to be one of the best icons without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. Moving on. Pep. I mean, straight away, obviously, he's not as good as a player as he is a manager, right? Looking at those stats. I cancel this card, I think. Maybe even cancel this. This is the problem, right? When you see an icon CD, I'm going to be speaking strictly, by the way. I know there's no Barcelona fans, or in this case, all of just fans of the player in general, that irrespective of what stats FIFA we're going to give them, we're going to give them, they were going to use those cards. You're right in doing that. I'm just going to be mostly speaking about, obviously, in terms of just sheer, not just meta, but, you know, if you should, how worth it is it to buy him, how much is it going to improve your team, how effective is he going to be. When you see an icon card like this, the number one thing you should do is compare him to like a Kante or a Pogba. Is he significantly better, considering he's going to be like, what, 300-400k more expensive probably? These two versions, definitely not. This one, I'm noticing he's got a significant increase in passing, defending, as well as physical. So, decent card, but once again, is it going to be that much better than a Kante? I don't think so. So I'd personally avoid this card in terms, once again, of just sheer effectiveness. What is this image? I can barely see those stats myself, let alone you guys. What the hell is this? Yeah, I mean, he's cancelled out from what I can see. 60s. Wow, 75 pace, 77 pace. I swear Koeman was a snail. Nah, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Those that obviously remember watching him play as well. From what I have seen, I swear I was good. I headed into this looking at this card expecting nothing, to be honest. I thought they were gonna have like, he's gonna have like 60 pace or something like that. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. That's decent pace on both of these cards. Decent dribbling. I mean, like, everything else obviously physical. He's gonna be a tank, Koeman, right? But these two right here, shooting and passing, we've never seen those stats on a centre back ever. I mean, I know he scored a crazy amount of goals for centre back. Wow. Maybe people are going to be like playing CDM kind of thing. Nah. I'd leave him centre back. Wow. This card could be very good. He could be very good. We'll see how he is in game. Oh, Essien. Obviously, us older FIFA players now, kind of like older Ultimate Team FIFA players, should I say, remember Essien early days on Ultimate Team. I just thought when they announced him, I'm like, he's just gonna be an OP player, right? It's just Essien. Looking at it, already this 85 I think is gonna be better than the 87. We've seen that before with certain versions of icons. Let me make one thing very, very clear straight away. Pace is always going to be the number one most important thing. Every single FIFA people are going to be like, oh, maybe pace is not going to matter as much this year. It's always going to matter, right? This Essien, I'll take this version of Essien ahead of this version of Essien every single day of the week. Plus, what is that? Plus 6 pace. That's just... I know we're losing out on the pass and a bit. We're matching him defending physically. This Essien is going to be better than this one, in my opinion. And then obviously you look at this Essien. I feel like they underrated him a bit in terms of going forward, like shooting, dribbling kind of thing. Because Essien used to play in a tree. Looking at this, I don't think if I'd play him in a tree as like in a center wide centre mid. I'd probably think he's perfect for a 2 CDM. But this version of Essien though, the 85, he's kind of like a mini Vieira, right? This 90-90, you can't ignore that. Good passing, solid player. I think he'll be one of the kind of best icons depending on his price. Obviously I'll take him ahead of a Guardiola every single day of the week. That pace is significant, a bit underrated in my opinion going forward. He used to be very good like going forward for Chelsea, but that double 90 is going to be sick. In a 2 CDM would be his best role, maybe even a lone CDM, but that's dependent on the work rates and dependent on the mainly work rates actually. I don't know if he's gonna have high, because I think I might have high attack. He used to make those runs. I don't know. We'll see. Zambrotta. Oh shit. Right back. Well, this is a left back. See, this is my issue with fullbacks, right? Icon fullbacks. I never usually buy them in my team for my team. I just classify this and I compare this version of Zambrotta. Right? Is this version better than Jordi Alba? It is. Is it 300-400k better? It's not. I prefer if I spend my coins elsewhere. I'm not taking anything away from him, by the way. They've disrespected Zanetti a lot as a right back. I think he might be better than Zanetti as a right back on FIFA, unfortunately, looking at those stats. But yeah, probably, I don't know, unless you're completely loaded or maybe for pro event teams kind of thing, I'd probably avoid Zambrotta strictly because it's a fullback kind of thing. But he looks solid though. He looks very solid for a fullback, no doubt, no dispute in that. Oh, Kenny! King Kenny! The one Liverpool fans have been waiting for. See, all 3 versions seem to be pretty well rounded in stats. I think you can't complain with those stats. 90 pace, I thought he was going to be slower than that. Very good shooting. Very good dribbling. Maybe a bit higher dribbling. I think they underrated him on the passing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Liverpool fans. I feel like he should have got higher passing. And the rating, I probably would have gave him a 94 rating. Like, I know Cruyff is 94, but Cruyff should be like 96. And then I probably would have put Dalglish at like a 94. In terms of position, I look at him more for Cam. Cam and FIFA, I think he'd be perfect behind either 2 strikers or even as a wide Cam. He could play as well, maybe in a 4-2-3-1 or wide display. I don't know if he's got the raw pace, but yeah, probably middle Cam behind 2 strikers or behind the striker. He'd be perfect in that role, in my opinion. Maybe he can play 2 strikers as well. I personally prefer to play him as a Cam though. His shooting's insane, those stats. Obviously, we need to see work rates and weak foot scale moves. We'll see about that. But solid. I don't think you can argue much with the stats. I just would have gave him a higher rating and higher pace. Passing, sorry. Barnes, another Liverpool player. He's got a Cam version. It doesn't see, once again, a player like him, you have to compare him to a Hazard, to a Neymar. I take Hazard and Neymar every single day of the week ahead of this version of Barnes. This could be solid as a Cam, but his pace is a little bit too low. This one though, decent shooting, all rounded. See, this is an interesting card. This one, Because that physical, I forgot, Barnes was like a stocky kind of player, right? That's going to be a bit unique on FIFA. I think it might translate very well. This is a unique card, this is. Look out for this card. This card could be nasty. This card could dominate looking at it. Look at that. The dribbling's there, the pace is there, the physical is there. Keep an eye out on this card. These two don't really excite me too much, but yeah, keep an eye on this. Here we go with the picture again. Ian White this time. I don't know if you can see, but the dribbling on his prime is 82. I can't see him being good, guys. I can't. I compare him to like a Michael Owen, and you know how Michael Owen is on the game, not good enough. I can't see him being that good. Obviously, he's got the pace, he's got the shoot, and I hope I'm proven wrong. I can't see Ian White being good at the game. The dribbling's too low for a card like that. I think he needs to be, if you're looking at a nimble, quick kind of player, you need to have the dribbling matching as well. Owen's got good dribbling and he's still kind of shit, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, Arsenal fans will surely enjoy using him. I'm not going to be spending my coins on Ian White though, that's for sure. Ian Rush, another Liverpool player, Jesus Christ. He should be quicker than that. Nah, I swear he was a lot quicker than that. See, so you're telling me Dalglish was faster than Rush? I swear it was the other way around. Once again, Liverpool fans, you need to clarify that for me. But looking at this card, getting up this card, missing the pace. Solid. I would have expected him to be quicker. 92 shootings there. I'm not sure on this card in terms of just, once again, sheer effectiveness. I'm not sure. Not sure what his skills and weak foot are going to be. Dribbling's okay on this version. We'll have to wait and see. By the way, I'm looking at this. Is this going to mean what I think it's going to mean? Prime Michael moment again. I'm not a fan of that, guys. I don't think they should have it, because it's, once again, it just feels like it just renders this prime a bit more useless, because you never know when they're gonna come out again, these versions. I like that they're gonna be significantly like trying to push Team of the Year stats, these kind of versions, but I feel like they should have just gave these versions all better stats, especially the prime. Just give them the stats of the, hypothetically, the prime icon stats, and be done with it. I'm not a fan of it. You know all the mess it caused last year. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Oh, Hugo. Wow. I mean, all three versions seem to be pretty good. Obviously, this one in particular. Holy shit. I think the closest you can compare him to is the Hernandez, not just because of the same nationality, but he's the same kind of player. I think he wasn't that tall. Yeah, it's not going to show here, but I swear this guy used to jump out of the gym. Like, this guy, jumping and heading wise, especially, he scored a lot of heading goals, even though he was never the tallest. So he's got that as well, and then he's got everything else here. This card could be nasty. This card could be, even this version, guys. This version could be worth picking up. I think he's a complete player. I'm looking at it, and he's just got a complete player. I need to see, once again, weak foot skill moves. I keep saying it, but we need to see that as well. Wow. Could be worth picking up this card. Like, if you're looking like remember the Raul from FIFA 19? This Hugo Sanchez, if it's the same kind of price, I'll probably pick him up. Wow. 92 pace, 90. Can't go wrong with that. Garrincha. I love seeing these versions, guys. I love seeing these kind of old players into the game, because Garrincha was one of the greatest players of all time, right? Like, I mean, a lot of people might not remember him, but I mean, some people used to say he was even better than Pele. Like, that's not an exaggeration. One of the best dribblers, 96 dribbler. I'm glad they've done him justice on that. All three cards again were rounded, similar to George Best as a player, I guess, looking at it. I'm a bit upset on the shoot, and I swear this guy used to score thunderbolts as well. Solid passing out, maybe even a bit quicker. I think he was than what they gave him, 94 rated. I'm excited to use a card like this. Someone like him, looking at his stats, excites me. This is like an explosive kind of player. That dribbling, if they get the dribbling right, whew, He had a unique dribbling style as well. I wonder if it's going to translate to the game. Like, he'll have that unique sense of moving kind of thing. But, oh, wow. I love seeing this guy. So I want to see more of these, like Puskas as well, the Stefano kind of players. But Garrincha, oh, well and good. What a player. Didier, with the shit image kind of thing again. Didier. Look, straight away, his obvious weaknesses. The dribbling, it's 82 on his prime. And the skill moves, I'm guessing they might do him dirty on that. Maybe 3-star skills. But the thing you have to understand with Drogba, the thing that those that used to play FIFA 11, FIFA 12, FIFA 10 know fully well. I know I've used this word already. Unique. There's not been a player like him that we've used on Ultimate Team that you can say that was similar to Drogba since he retired. There isn't. Or since he's lost his pace. 90 pace, 90 shooting, 90 physical. I know his dribbling might affect him. But he's a pure beast kind of thing. Like, I never used to use Drogba and be like, oh, I have an issue with the dribbling or the turning. Because he made up for it everywhere else. I'm excited to use this version, man. Like, I think it might have high workers or something like that. But to be honest, might not even be that big of an issue. We'll see. But, wow. It is a wrecking ball, guys. There's no other adjectives to use for him. He's going to be, I think, one of the best strikers. Unique for sure. I don't know if he fits my style of play. But if you can use him as a target man-esque, but it's not just a target man, you can even use him getting behind. 90 pace will be well good enough. Strong, everything. Complete. Carlos Alberto Torres. Wow. Okay, never mind about Zambrotta. Never mind about Zambrotta. Wow, so this version is a centre-back. This could be worth keeping an eye on. This version, 82 pace centre-back. Interesting. As for these two, you're looking at the best right back in the game. 90 pace, 90 defending. Wow. I've been asking for Cafu for a while. He's even better than Cafu. Looking at those stats, holy shit. You can't ask for more than that. Obviously, I'm hoping this is going to be a FIFA where you don't need to ask your fullbacks when you look at a fullback, when you look to buy a fullback, oh, he needs to primarily be able to defend their tornado crosses. Hopefully that's all done. You look at that. I feel like he's a bit underrated on the shooting. You guys all know that the goal he scored. Obviously, I'm not going to claim like I've seen every single game he's played. It's just clips on YouTube, so I don't know. But those stats, holy shit. What a right back. Wow. Fantastic. Oh, is he last? Last but not least. Wait, I swear there should be more. Where's Kaka? They better announce Kaka, I swear. Pirlo. Listen, I'm going to cut the shit on Pirlo. He's not a FIFA player. Irrespective of how much people are going to want to say he's going to be good, it's impossible to translate his abilities in real life, how he affected the game, onto FIFA. It's just impossible. He's not going to be effective as much as he should. I think looking at the stats, the pace is probably as best as people could have hoped for. He was never the quickest. His defending, once again, he was never really elite at defending. That's probably solid. I know people are going to look at those stats and be like, you've underrated him in the stats. But to be honest, guys, I think they've done him. They could have even gave him 60-50 pace. He was never the quickest. It's as simple as that. And even defending, guys, and everything else. Obviously, Boston and dribbling is there. And shooting as well. He scored a lot of free kicks, but he was never he never had like a rocket shot. He used to score a bit outside the box, but he never had a rocket shot. I think those stats are, to be honest, more than good enough for him. Like I said, he's just not going to be effective. It's just simple as that. Use him as, just to try and replicate it, but good luck to you, because it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. And unfortunately, that's it. No Kaka. I would have loved to see Kaka. That's better not mean Kaka's not coming out, because but that's it for the icons, guys. I know there's been a lot of leaks coming out with ratings and stuff. I'm going to be reacting to the official ones just to avoid any confusion and stuff. I love the sport, guys. I love looking at the ratings. I love starting to think where the players fit and stuff. And to be honest with you, it's kind of like I can't wait any more longer now. It's just one of those. I know we're all feeling the same. this week. Demo comes out next week. I'm gonna be streaming the demo, guys, and then from the Thursday the demo comes, and then we just keep going till the end of the year. YouTube, I'm gonna be obviously uploading these kind of videos, mainly speaking. I'll react to the ratings that will come, even not just icons. I'll react to those kind of players. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know what you guys think. You know, what did you see any ratings you didn't like in these stats or icons, stats or ratings, or I don't know. You guys let me know players that should have been higher, lower. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching, guys. And I'll catch you next time. Yeah, peace.